some money, you see, so I thought, well, if I do a little something.
Yeah.
Should have done something. Very nice.
I know.
I'm Kathy Ellerman and this is Almeria Life, bringing you an insight into life on the Costa Almeria and brought to you by Remax Paraíso, the experts in property sales here in this stretch of coastline in the lovely Andalusia. And today I'm here with Sylvia from the Mojacar Sewing Circle. Mojacar Sewing Circle. And well, it's one of the longest established clubs here on Costa, or certainly with its relation with the sort of the sewing club in Ture.
Yes.
It's been going a long time.
Yes, it has. Yes, yes, we were the first to start. I think it originally started from the dames in Spain.
Right.
It was a spin-off from that originally.
Right. So people with particular interest in sewing.
Yes, yes. It started before I came to live here. But in fact, I did come here before I came to live here. I came when I came on holiday, because everybody was welcome,
right.
and still is, of course.
So we're talking about the 1990s then.
Oh yes,
so
the 1990s. Yes, that's how long we've been going.
So it really is a long-established club, and of course, most people, it's called the Sewing Circle. But is it just sewing? I mean, what do you sew?
The main things that we do are knitting, crochet, embroidery, cross-stitch. There's a lot of cross-stitch done, anything you like. There's a lady comes with a loom that does weaving.
Right, so she brings a loom with her.
She brings it's only a tiny little loom, but she makes little scarves and things.
Right,
you know, yes, it's she's apparently just learning. She's doing some lessons in England for this, but she comes out on holiday because people come, not only the people that live here, but the people that are on holiday as well.
Right, so it really is open to everybody with an interest in sewing and related crafts.
Yeah.
So is it really for people who are already skilled in those areas, or is it an opportunity to exchange ideas? Or is it more of like a workshop where people who would like to learn these things can come along? Or maybe it's all of the above?
It's everything to do with that. I mean, I came and I've been knitting and crocheting since I was a little girl, really.
Right.
But one thing I couldn't do when I came in was do cross stitch. And Brenda, she's been here longer than me. She's not here today, unfortunately. But she taught me how to cross stitch. And it's a very relaxing hobby, is that. But I do that mostly in summer because the lighting is better in summer. Although the lighting today is not bad at all.
Well, quite, yes, I should say we're here, which is where you meet every Wednesday morning. Apart from in January and February, I believe, when you meet in Dolce Vita, also in Mojacar Club. We're here at the Bella Vista.
That's right.
And every Wednesday morning, come along, we have a coffee, and everybody
just has a natter.
And does their particular craft.
Yeah. I mean, we also talk about different things, local politics, and different, whatever, our families, and
So it's a really social thing as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, yeah. Well, quite a few of us, of course, live on our own.
Right.
And it makes a difference just to get out for a couple of hours, Yeah.
It is such a lovely place as well, with the views of the sea
beautiful
and
venue.
so on. And also, you've mentioned that it isn't just the same. You do arrange also lunches, a Christmas lunch, and
yes, we just put a euro every weekend, and then when it comes to the end of the season, we stay and have a lunch, which costs us nothing because we've already paid for it. So a few years ago we used to go on trips. We went to Granada once.
Wow.
But that was when there was more of us.
Right.
And it was worthwhile then getting the bus, you see. But now there's only a few of us. But we kind of 12 or 15 here, particularly in winter time.
Right. So then the question next to you is then, would you welcome more people coming along?
Oh yes, because if we did that, we could probably start doing the trips again. We went to Lorca once, which was excellent. We went to Guatemala.
Wow.
To see a shop that specialised in hobbies and our type of hobby and things like that. Yeah.
So there really are quite a lot of reasons for coming along, and even if you feel like you're not perhaps the best seamstress in the
That
world.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Some people do quilts, although they tend not to bring them here because, of course, it takes too much room.
Yeah,
You know, you need
yeah.
a big table to do a quilt, you know. But there are people here that can show you how to do it, you know. Very
Okay,
interesting.
so there's, and as you say, it's very relaxing, very therapeutic, something that you can do in a group, or then you can do it at home as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I have got to ask, I've said to keen seamstresses, are there any chaps who come along out of interest?
No, we did have a French lady come last year, and because she couldn't speak either Spanish or English, her husband came with her because he could speak a bit of English.
Right.
He didn't actually stay all the time, but he'd leave her and then come back for her. But the husbands come to pick them up anyway. Some of them went to them, but yeah, the husbands come to pick them up afterwards and they'll sit and have a natter with them. Yeah.
But if there are any chaps up there who are
they're quite
good with a needle
welcome,
and
yeah,
needle
no
or
reason,
knitting needles, then
There were many reasons why they couldn't come.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So how can people find out more about the club?
Well, it's we advertise mainly in the Focus magazine.
Right.
There's telephone numbers in there for both myself and Brenda.
Right.
Otherwise, just turn up on a Wednesday morning from 10:30 till 12:30.
At Bella Vista in Mojacar Sewing. And
Yeah.
also, can I give our viewers your telephone number to
Yes.
contact if they're interested? So if people are interested, Sylvia is 628 006 197 to find out more about the sewing circle
Yeah.
and so on.
Yeah.
So
I've even had phone calls. People to ask about where can I get a sewing machine mended, or do you know anybody that's got a sewing machine for sale? Things like that, you know.
right, so it's kind of like a whole sort of network of information all related to this
and
to
quite,
this area.
Quite often we're going to say Paul's or Mac's shop, and there might be a box with some wool in it, so you can. And I myself. I've given wool occasionally from these places, and I'll knit for the hospital, for the babies in the hospital.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
So there's a kind of a charitable side
That's
to
right,
the
yes, yes.
activities as well.
Quite a lot of my knitting is done for charity actually these days, because I mean, how many jumpers can you wear, you know?
Well, if I could knit, Anyway, so I won't keep you any longer because I know the ladies are all out there sewing and stitching away.
Okay.
And, well, thank you very much. Very kind of you to give us your time and explain all about the sewing circle.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks.